On July 18, 2018, University of Iowa student Mollie Cecilia Tibbetts disappeared while jogging near her home in Brooklyn, Iowa. A month later, after Mollie went missing, police questioned a man for almost 9 hours and identified 24-year-old Mexican immigrant Christian Vigina Rivera as a suspect in connection with her disappearance. And surveillance footage in a neighborhood close by to where Mollie was jogging that day showed Rivera's black Chevy Malibu following Tibbetts. As this story unfolds, we learn that Rivera admits to being involved during Mollie's murder, and then Rivera would ultimately lead police to the body of Tibbetts in a Poweshiek County cornfield on August 21st. Rivera would then later be charged with first-degree murder on May 28, 2021, and after a 2-week trial, Rivera was found guilty of first-degree murder. And then on August 30th, 2021, Rivera was sentenced to life in prison without parole. During the course of this case, others have claimed that Rivera is innocent of Mollie's murder and also believe he was actually set up to take the fall. So if that's the case, then who set up Rivera and why? According to what others close to Rivera have said about him, he has never shown any type of aggressive behavior towards anyone, and after looking at most of the evidence presented in this case, it becomes even harder to assume that he was in fact capable of committing this crime. Rivera's immigration status became a politicized issue after the police, the U.S. Citizenship and Immigration Services, and ICE indicated that he had been in the United States illegally. At the time, the Trump administration and some Republicans, including Iowa Governor Kim Reynolds, used the murder to argue for more restrictive immigration policies. The Tibbetts family denounced any efforts to use Tibbetts' death for political purposes. I personally speculate that there are other people other than Rivera that may have been linked to Mollie's disappearance and murder, but for some reason or reasons, Rivera was really the only one that was ever looked at in this case. So please join me on my newest episode of True Crime as I cover this very puzzling case while trying to figure out why this heinous act was ever committed to a very wonderful and promising young woman. I'm your host Drew V, and stay tuned for the full episode of Mollie Tibbetts, which will be available soon on all major platforms.